We are live. The Cubs are going for the 8th straight series win. Luke Stuckmeyer just walked in the building. He's taking some drugs right now. We won't talk about that anymore. But we're about to start. Jack Flaherty, get ready to learn Cubs. Let's go. Welcome, everyone, to the live watch-along. Cubs going for the series win here in Detroit. 2 exciting games to start this series. Cody Delmendo. This is the CHGO Cubs podcast watch-along. We are undefeated on watch-alongs, Sarah.
We are undefeated.
We are undefeated,
Very much so.
And we are going to keep that. We're trying to keep that going. This will be a tough one. Last watch-along, I think they played the Rockies. Is that the one we did? We did.
No.
Was it the Rockies? I can't remember. But
we won, though. We won.
Yeah. And I won't lie. We definitely were just trying to, we were trying to converse because the game was kind of a blowout. Oh, Ian Happ. And I fell for it like a typical Cubs fan. All right. So, what's up, sickos in the chat? Christian. First comment, Corey Friedman. Love that guy. Saw he was at beautiful historic Wrigley Field yesterday because he's a season ticket holder.
Cubs Related did a hour and a half show on Thursday.
They did on Thursday. If you haven't checked it out. A lot of their shows, I mean, it was a post game, but also they talked about a lot of stuff. So, hello, Chris. No, I'm not solo. Luke's just running a little behind. Kevin Wells will join us here in about an inning or two.
Credit to Cody and me for being on time.
We were on time. I get a lot of flack for being late a lot. Not today, brother. Not today.
People here who brought lunch for everybody.
You did. Credit to Luke. He did bring food. I have a protein bar. All right. So I bet Kyle Tucker to hit a homer today and hits, runs, RBIs. He's got 2 homers against Jack Flaherty in his career. Let's make it 3, folks. Let's make it 3. All right. During the, I do feel like there's a lot of propaganda to push during the half innings, like the commercial breaks today, Luke. And
well, I'm going to be grilling hot dogs.
Okay, well, I'll push that propaganda while you make hot dogs. Also, first tank top show of the day or of the year for me.
But no unlucky blue shorts.
No blue shorts. Blue shorts are done. What's up, D-Money? I'll shout you out every time you ask. Just don't send like 1,000 messages. What's up, Matt Gregory? Christian says Tucker's due for homer. He's got a good at bat here, 2-2. Oh, 94 in the middle of the plate. Maybe that was the one. I don't know. Anyway, if you're just jumping in, please hit that like button. It helps push to other Cubs fans out there on YouTube. Of course, we'll be doing post-game after this. So we'll be sitting in these chairs all afternoon. Is a check swing and sit down. Okay. Not great. But it's early.
Luke, how are you?
I got the bad table again.
Luke, did you get a haircut?
I got a haircut.
Yeah.
Nobody in my life has ever said, "Did you get a haircut?" more than Sarah.
I noticed these things.
I notices everything about my hair follicles.
I was going to say, he's got a hat on. How do you know?
The sides are cleaned up.
Yeah,
usually his hair sticks.
I can see that a little
The sides
bit.
are oh.
Okay.
Ready to roll.
Okay. All right. See, the Luke Stuckmeyer that I grew up with, he wore a suit and he didn't wear a hat.
No hat, lush
You were
hair.
on TV.
Yeah, he had good hair. And now the Luke Stuckmeyer that I've grown to know wears a hat all the time.
Old balding hat.
Dad.
No money, dad.
Rufus Monkey does not like how Flaherty does the little glove shake. That's what Ryan Dempster used to do that. You used to do a little glove shake.
Oh yeah, the wiggle. Yeah, I hate that. I didn't like it.
Seiya, 1-1. You just took a fastball down the middle. Seiya, you just hit 2 homers yesterday, bro. Like, why? How are you taking that? Anyway.
Yeah, Wellesley's figuring out what it's like to drive from the burbs, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
My
Is that
excuse
what we're
was
going to start calling him?
Mine is that I stopped for dogs. I knew it was going to take an hour and a half.
I do kind of like the idea of calling Kevin Wells just Wellesley.
Wellesley?
You think that's like he played?
How about
what his teammates called him?
What level did he play?
He for sure played up to high school level.
Well, I don't know.
He
if
definitely
high
did not
school
play at
counts
Marquette.
as you deserve a nickname, but
well, not the best top of the first inning for the Cubs offense.
It's not.
Flaherty's been pretty good. In defense, Jack Flaherty is a guy that we all. I mean, I know I was willing to take him in the offseason.
Wanted him.
He decided to go back to Detroit. We'll see. We'll see how this one goes.
D-Money says, no way I got an actual shout-out. Now you got 2.
Oh, yeah, dude. We're just trying to have some fun on a Sunday. I promise you my legs are not this white. Like, it's the lighting that we have in here.
My legs are that white.
And I just want to...
Those aren't that white. This is
this
white.
Inner thigh.
Look at this. This is white.
Okay, that's true. This inner thigh on this leg that I'm moving right now.
I'm going to go check the grill.
It doesn't look great, man. See, like WWE ringside guy says Cody needs to work on that tan. It's like, I know, but I haven't even got to go to the lakefront beach yet this summer. It's been too cold, dude. Today is beautiful though. If I didn't have to be here today, I'd be at Foster Beach right now. Just being honest with y'all. All right. What's up, CJ? Holy white. Yeah. All right, so this is a commercial break. What propaganda do we want to push? I've been pushing a lot of propaganda on Cubs Twitter this weekend. Braves they could get swept today. They're like 9 games under 500. I'll continue to push more Chris Sale propaganda to the Cubs. The Astros DFA'd a guy that was a top 100 prospect at one point, pitcher. His name's Forrest. I can push that propaganda. Maybe the Cubs should take a flyer on him. We could push all kinds of propaganda today. Chat, let me know who you want to talk about. Let's discuss all the things. I mean, we got a long game here. Shoot. Grill's on. Hey, you bring any cheese? Oh, you just brought hot dogs. Okay.
Well, no, the hot dogs that I had from
I was going to say, those were sitting...
chips and fresh buns.
Wow. I picked a good day not to bring food.
Chris in the chat's asking how long before we discuss our favorite cheeses again. Well, I mean, I'm a little locked in on this game. This is a big game here. We're trying to win our 8th straight series, and like the Tigers are good. And also, I'm so tired of rival fan bases out there saying the Cubs haven't played anyone. Like they did they forget that they had the toughest schedule in April? Did they just forget that? Like, I read too much discourse online, man. I read too much discourse. All right, Horton out here. He's got an 0-2 count on Meadows. What are we looking for from Cade Horton today, folks? He's been pretty good. Outside of the Mets, this is probably the next best team that he has faced. Was pretty good against the Nationals offense that's been pretty good. Yeah. Leadoff single, not great.
Do you see that catch that Cody Bellinger did on the Yankees the last game they had? It was trending all over. Was it last night? That was it.
You said last game they had, but
maybe it was 2 games ago.
The Yankees and Red Sox have a series this weekend.
Yeah, this ringside guy keeps reminding me. I saw it all over Twitter. He had an insane catch, and whoever made that video, the fan's face was like. It was like right in front of a kid's face, and Bellinger like caught the ball right in front of this kid's face in the outfield. It was amazing. Honestly, it made me miss him a little bit, but
all right. I did not see it. I have to find it.
It was similar to
maybe in the commercial break.
PCAs.
I'll give a search.
I could find that.
Apparently, Cody Bellinger had an insane catch.
I'll find it. I'll send it to you.
All right. I'll throw it in Slack. All right. WWE ringside guy. Maybe this is why Sarah brought Cody Bellinger up. Hear me out. Let's trade Bush for Cody Bellinger, since that's for sure like sarcasm, bro. That's for sure sarcasm. That has to be sarcasm. That can't be serious, right? Bush having a weekend though. See, did you watch any of yesterday's game,
A
Stuck?
little bit, yeah. The home runs.
Yeah. Who impressed you the most?
I mean, Seiya hit 2.
Yeah. Good to see Matt Shaw. First home run up for third base this year, technically, for the Cubs. Because the one he hit in Arizona, he was a pinch hitter, apparently.
That's not good, Bob. Tyone's the one to impress.
Yeah. More
Stop
hot garbage.
with the Tyone slander.
Yeah.
What is that? 7 quality starts in a row?
I think he 9. I thought it was 9.
7 or 8?
9 for
8,
the season.
9?
Maybe it's 7 in a row. I don't know.
I mean, what
All right,
more do you
2-2
want?
count.
Is that a tattoo on the back inside of his right elbow?
Yeah.
Cody, it was 2 games ago, so
Oh,
2
so
days
it's
ago,
Friday?
but I just sent it to you. It was
Okay.
it was insane. It was a good catch.
All right. Well, I will watch it when the Cubs are not on my television.
Not trading him for Bush, though, because you don't want the money.
Well,
You're saving the money for a starter.
yeah. Well, it also, like, Bush is younger. He's proven to be more healthy.
And way
And
cheaper.
he's objectively been better than Cody Bellinger. So, I mean, I don't – is it just because he can hit lefties? Okay, well, I think you can make an argument that Bush hasn't got enough opportunities against lefties. And if he can't hit lefties, then you need a better option, a better platoon option long term. If Cody Bellinger wasn't $27.5 million,
different
yeah,
story.
it's a different story.
Maybe.
And I don't say that to defend Tom Ricketts. It's just objectively a bad waste of money to pay someone $27.5 million to be a platoon player. Because where else are you going to play him if you're not going to play him? If you're only
Right.
going to play him at first base, you're still going to play Bush over him.
Bush is a better first baseman.
Yeah. Maybe they're around the
Probably.
same defensively, but
Maybe.
Like
Bush is
if
pretty
we're
good.
if we're going to go back to the conversation from the offseason about Cody Bellinger, like I still don't think there's objectively a spot for him to play on this roster.
No. This was good to get Carpenter here.
That's a good out. That's a good out because
Really
he
out.
walked the second hitter. So
Glaber, right?
yeah, you know who's having a revenge series?
Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
All right, Riley Green. This guy has been pretty good for them.
272, 13 bombs. Yeah, I forgot we were doing this. I probably would have tried to leave 20 minutes earlier, 30 minutes earlier, or I wouldn't have gotten
It's good first pitch.
hot dog buns and chips.
I honestly, I brought a protein bar. That's what was going to
Well,
give me.
it's a good thing. I mean, I didn't realize I still had chips from the last time I did it, so now we have extra chips. But we only have one package of hot dogs, so I hope Wellesley's not too hungry.
Wellesley.
Where are the Sox guys? Are they off today?
Wait, actually,
Oh, they had all their big news and then they're just done?
they did
They're
have
on-
like
they could.
Huh? How about that?
They can sweep the Royals today. Apparently. Woo.
Yeah, they won 2 in a row, right?
Yeah, their young players are playing well. Kyle Teal, I've always liked him as a prospect.
It's kind of a cool last name.
no. The Sox play at 1:10, and they're supposed to do a post game. So.
Okay.
So
Sean
we better
will
eat our
walk
hot
in some-
dogs before Sean shows up.
Yeah. All right. So Horton is ahead here, 1-2. You'd like a double play here. You'd like a double play. His last start against the Nationals, he gave up a run in the first inning. Limited damage pretty well. Let's see if he can get out of this. That's
yeah,
a
we'll
terrible
take it.
call, but we'll take it.
Take it.
Dude, speaking of terrible calls, yesterday's umpire, holy cow, was he terrible.
Robots.
Robots.
I mean, that's not close.
It's not close.
Take
dude.
it.
That's a great frame job.
Yeah, he kind of glanced back like, are you
The
sure about
I
that?
retweeted the umpire card from yesterday to CHGO Cubs. I mean, it was just objectively terrible.
Torkelson's a good baseball name too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I agree.
Spencer Torkelson.
He's
a good
kind of
baseball
rebounded.
name.
He was so bad last year that they demoted him. He's been pretty good this year though. So it looks like they've gotten him right. Number 1 overall pick in 2020, I believe.
Is he the one that caught the ball at the wall?
No, I thought
on
he played,
Friday.
I thought he plays first base. I thought it was
who caught the ball. Oh no! It was Carpenter.
Yeah,
Carpenter.
Oh boy!
Get up!
Oh,
Get up!
Boy.
Get your arm up!
Oh, well, shit. Off the wall. That's going to be a tough play no matter what. Horton getting torched in the first inning again, man. Not great. And it honestly should be 1 out because
right.
The umpire gave him a call.
That's correct. We'll take that. Where does he leave this? Right over the middle, 98. Yeah, can't.
Yeah. And he went the other way with it too.
Yeah. Oh, that was cool.
He had a shot. He just jumped a little too early there.
Made a business decision. Kidding.
Are you going to push that propaganda
See, Chris said Tucker not good defensively. That was, I mean,
that's
not everybody's
play.
PCA.
Yeah. I don't even know if PCA makes that play. Actually, he probably does.
How's my spider bite looking? Any better?
Oh, you can't
It's
see
gone.
it.
No, it's
honestly,
not gone.
those steroids
Still-
really help though.
Still there. Well, I'm done with the roids now. I'm coming down off them.
Okay.
That's all part of the anger for today. Yesterday was my last day of roids.
Oh boy.
So if I seem a little irritated, that's it.
All right, so see if he can at least keep it 2-0. You got a guy in scoring position here. Rufus Monkey said it was dumb to start Horton against the Tigers. I would love to know your reasoning why. I'm curious.
Who are we gonna start?
And who are we gonna start also? Opposite field.
No.
Run it down, Pete. There you go. So that
right,
I learned, you know that catch he made against the Nationals? I think in that last game against the Nationals.
Okay.
We put it up as a short on the
yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
channel.
Mm-hmm.
When he made that catch, apparently at first they graded it at 50% catch probability.
Okay.
But then there was an update and they changed it to 5. I think that's how it played out.
So they had
Savant.
a 0 on there by accident.
Yeah, like on Baseball Savant, I think that's how it played out. The chat will correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it played out. I just feel like he comes up and something like 3 good teams right away. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I mean, he hasn't played any good teams. He faced the Mets with an opener.
You mean Horton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He faced the Mets in his major league debut, then faced the White Sox, the Rockies, and the Marlins. He pitched well. He pitched okay against the Nationals the other night. I mean, I don't think that he's faced a lot of easy teams, honestly. But I hear you. You're stressed. I get it. We'll see if I think the key now is if Horton can settle in, right? Like that's to me that's a sign of a good pitcher. If he gets roughed up early, can he still find a way to get the Cubs some innings?
It's a good reminder to remind people to subscribe to CHGO Cubs, and we will be having a post game right after this watch along. So make sure you tune into that and hit the like button. We got 43 people watching, 19 likes. Our social media manager Emma is in the chat, and she is also reminding people
Emma,
to smash
she
the
is
like
in here.
button.
What's going on?
She was at the United Center last night covering Sky.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I
because
saw that.
it was Sky versus Fever. Kalen Clark's still injured, but she was there signing autographs. The Sky did lose to the Fever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in weather report, CHGO
Smoky?
weather report, it is still smoky outside because of the Canadian wildfires. The air pollution has been, what is it? It's been 120s all weekend, and I think today it's back down to the low 100s, but that is still not good.
All right, Pete's got a 1-2 count here. His homer yesterday was fun. 17 homers on the year. Woke up today, got a 3.9 Fangraphs WAR. Leads everyone in the National League. So I get to push more NL MVP propaganda for Pete Henry Crow-Armstrong.
Boom.
I wish he would have let that one drop or let that one go. So in the history of Jack Flaherty against the Cubs, all I think about is him with the Cardinals, and I feel like at the end of his tenure with the Cardinals, he didn't pitch very good against the Cubs. And I don't remember what he did with the Cubs or did with the Tigers/Dodgers last year against the Cubs. He generates a lot of whiffs, but does he go deep in the games? I don't necessarily think so. So I think key here is to find a way to make this guy throw a lot of pitches. And that's very duh, Cody. But I think on Friday it was the opposite. You wanted to swing early against Skubal. So anyway. Carson Kelly has come down to earth. He is no longer Barry Bonds. It makes me sad. Why he's hitting fifth, I don't know. Considering who's behind him, I guess I'd put Michael Busch in that next spot. But you can clearly see the Cubs want to go lefty-righty more often than not in the lineup. That would be my guess on why Busch is batting sixth. Kevin Wells is here.
Sorry I'm late.
I've made it.
Luke said that you learning about what it's like to drive in the burbs or drive from the burbs. Ugh, it's ugly. Not great, Carson. Not great. I miss Miguel Amaya.
Hey, Kevin.
Hello.
I like
What's
the
happening?
T-shirt.
Thanks. You'll never believe where I got it from.
Where'd you get it from?
allchgo.com/merch. I think it's /merch.
Yeah, or just search
store.allcitynetwork.com. And that's where you can shop all of our network's merch if you guys want.
It's one of the comfiest shirts I own, honestly. It's so soft.
All right. Michael Busch, stay hot. Can he stay hot here? That'd be great. I think this one where you're swinging for the fences here. No one on. 2 outs in the inning. He hit a freaking laser yesterday.
Yeah, I wasn't watching. I heard Zaidman's radio call, and he went ballistic. Said he just absolutely crushed it. How far did it go? Do we remember? 400 plus, obviously. But.
Yeah, I mean, he crushed it because it got out of the park pretty quickly. Like, he hit it on a line. It wasn't a moonshot. It was like a laser.
Just a line shot over the wall.
All right. 2-2. We've evened the count. He's got 29 pitches here. Foul off a few. Get him the 30 pitches going into third. Oh, my God. Just let it go. Not great.
Flaherty looks good early.
Yeah,
is that 3 or 4 strikeouts for him now?
Something like that. All right. Look, I know it's early, but are they back on their Sunday crappies? I mean, you mean Sunday scaries?
My goal going into this series, I was talking with some coworkers before I left on Friday, and I just said, just don't get swept, man.
Yeah.
Just don't get swept.
I did go into this series hoping to just win one.
Yeah.
But I also, like, once you win one, it's like you still want to win the second game, you know what I mean? And I think Friday's game piles on, like, it actually, like, twists the knife a little bit more because I feel like they had every shot to win Friday.
Yeah, they had a lot of chances.
And to be honest, I don't even really blame them for losing the game. Like Seiya Suzuki showed up and gave them a great at bat in a big moment, and the Tigers just made a great defensive play. You know what I mean?
The Tigers were on fire in the field on Friday.
PCA nearly hit a homer off Skubal. Great defensive play. You know what I mean? Tucker was they took away a hit from Tucker
Baez,
from
couple
Baez,
times. Yeah.
who, whatever. If that's his revenge series moment, cool. They had a lot of hard hit balls on Friday. It just didn't find grass, or the Tigers defense just showed up, and they're one of the better defenses in baseball too. So you gotta give them a lot of credit. But I felt like they did as good as they could have done against the best pitcher in baseball.
Yeah. It was one of those games where it was just, I didn't even care that they lost, I'll be honest. I just had so much fun watching that game.
It was a great game.
That was a high
if you're just a
intensity
fan
game.
of baseball, yeah.
It was just so fun to watch. I mean, I think that they would have had a shot to win if the Tigers just, you tip your cap in that one. This is kind of cool.
This picture of PCA and
Look how
Jack
young
Flaherty.
he is.
Oh my goodness.
Jack Flaherty looks like he's like 20 years older than him.
Yeah.
Flaherty's not that old either, right?
Isn't he like 29, 30?
I think he's
Something
like
that.
He might be 30. I don't know. Let's check. That's what we have the internet for.
Yeah, that's what we have the internet for.
I'll check as soon as my laptop.
I like Greg's
loads.
comment. The Tigers have been on a slight offensive slump. Let's beat this bunch of jabronis. Lots of game left.
Yeah, they've been on an
agree.
offensive
Lot of game
slide.
left.
The one guy that does extra base damage in their lineup is the guy who hit you in the first inning. Just a mistake from Horton.
Yeah.
He's the one guy I'm not challenging today.
Yeah.
I mean, they challenged him once. Now I expect them to kind of make him earn it.
Yeah.
I think he leads the team in extra base hits. He's Spencer Torkelson is a great case study for why you need to be patient with young players.
Yeah.
Guy got sent down. They were talking about maybe getting that's hit pretty good.
Shit. All right.
Oh, got a guy there.
Nice play.
Yeah, Torkelson is a great case study for that because this guy came in with so much hype. Obviously, the number 1 overall pick. Had a horrible year last year. Comes back this year and looks like an all-star. I mean, he's just smashing the ball.
Yeah.
Like almost 30 to 40 extra base hits this year. Leads the team in homers.
All right. Is Zach McKinstry going to keep his revenge series going? I sure as hell hope not. All right, a ground ball right to Nico. Let's go. All right. 2 quick outs here for Horton. The first out, some hard contact. Happy to see it stay in. Quick out here on McKinstry. You get the 9-hitter out here. Kind of take a breath and try and lock back in against the top of their lineup in the third. Not trying to move ahead here, but that's the thinking in my head. And it's Cubs legend Javier Baez.
What are we making out there?
Oh, those look good.
Oh, baby.
Dogs up.
Nice. Thanks,
Yeah,
Luke.
Javi's swinging on that fastball. Okay.
Oh.
Nice hands. That one's yours. That one's yours. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. What's the deal with some of these ballparks? The fans in the first row behind home plate can barely see over the wall. Yeah, I don't know a lot about Comerica. I would like to go there though.
Biggest park in the league. I know that. Biggest outfield in the league.
Wow. Did he miss that?
Yeah, he missed it.
That was like classic Javi, right?
Missed
there.
it pretty bad.
Yeah. Cade got Javi swinging in that one.
I missed the pitch. I saw it was a breaking ball, but
okay. So a nice bounce back inning for Horton. And that's what you need. Like that's what you like to see from young pitchers after they give up some runs early. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean Horton. He almost found his way out of that first inning. It was close. I mean, he just made
The
one
strikeout
mistake,
that he got, the umpire helped him out. It
was outside.
It
Okay.
was it was like yesterday. Like
Ooh,
it was
okay.
way outside, and he got. I think it was green. He got him looking, so he got lucky with that, and then gave up the runs. He should have only gave up one, but he walked a guy, and that was the second run. So I think key for Cade Horton, especially as a young pitcher, is to not walk guys and limiting damage. So see how he does. Propaganda time.
Well, this would be a big confidence booster for him too, because I mean, I don't know how the atmosphere is on a Sunday there, but I assume it's still like a lot of fans sell out, playing on the road, playoff caliber team.
Yeah.
He had one of those opportunities in New York. His first start of his career was in a pretty hostile environment too. So,
and he was great in that appearance. He just gave up the homer to Brett Beatty.
Continue to build on those experiences because let's face it. I mean, Cade Horton's probably going to be pitching in some pretty big games here for the Cubs later this year. I don't think he's going back down anytime soon.
Yeah. All right. Propaganda time. Did you guys see who got DFA'd today?
Yeah.
By the Astros.
No?
I saw you put it in
Forrest Whitley.
Okay.
Former top 100 prospect.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I feel like he could be what Nate Pearson was last year, if the Cubs can get him at least. But would you take a flyer on him?
Astros?
A former top 100 pitching prospect who he had some injuries, he had some success. He also has had a lot of inconsistency, a lot of trouble. But fastball is around 95, 96. The stuff is there. I was reading about him on MLB Trade Rumors. And like the way I view it is you could just like the Astros were using him in the bullpen. I think they wanted him to be a starter and it just hasn't worked out. And so they moved him to the bullpen and you got DFA'd today.
Who picked up Merriweather? Mets?
Did someone pick up Merriweather?
I think the Mets did today.
Really? I didn't see that.
Well, I think you look at who's on the 40-man and you see who's, if there's a spot and the numbers are consistent with what the Cubs are looking for, then maybe you take a flyer on him. I will be honest, I know nothing about him. So
I don't really either, but just based off reading about him, it's kind of like, this is such a Jed guy.
Based on the hype of a top 100 prospect, yeah.
Yeah, this is such a Jed guy. So we can, if you want to look up more about him, we can talk about it in the next half inning the next commercial break. But we are pushing propaganda on this on this live watch along today.
Well, there's no question that
Swanson.
There's no question the Cubs are going to be in the market for pitching, and anywhere they can get it.
Bob Nightingale said in his notebook today the Cubs are going to be going after relievers and a top of the rotation starting pitcher.
Yeah, I mean it plays, right?
Yeah. He also says the Braves aren't going to trade anyone outside of maybe Marcell Ozuna, no matter what. And I'm like, bro, they're 9 games under 500 right now.
Luke called that. He goes, "Why would they trade him?" And he's right. They're.
What do you mean? They're 9 games under 500.
They're not trading.
They'll find their way back into it, maybe, or at least they'll have that belief.
Did you watch them blow it again yesterday? They were leading 2-1 in the 9th inning, and Pierce Johnson, Cubs legend, gave up a walk-off homer to Matt Chapman. They've lost like 5 or 6 in a row. They are like 12 games back in the division, 7 or 8 games back in the wild card. If things don't change, there's still time for it to change. But if things don't change, if they don't sell some things, it doesn't make any sense to me. It's not like they're 2 or 3 games below 500 right now. They are legitimately, they have a chance to get swept today again and fall to 10 games under 500.
Maybe a bad 3 weeks changes it.
Yeah.
Maybe they do, but.
It would make a lot of sense for them to trade Sale too if they fell off because he's got a club option for next year and he's
36. It's like, is he part of the future? I mean, if you're going for it next year, sure, which they should be with the roster that they have. But it's like we sit here and we're saying, well, with the roster they have, like how the hell are they 9 games under 500 right now? They got Acuna back too, and
they missed him the first few months. But you're right. I mean, obviously,
a lot of things can change before the end of July.
League MVP.
Mark, I'm starving.
All right. Pause on my Chris Sale propaganda. Nico Horner needs to get on base here.
Oh.
There's a lot of people there again today.
Do you like does the chat like ASMR? Because Luke Stuckmeyer can provide.
I don't know what that means.
It's just the sounds of eating. There you go. Nico.
Nico with a lot of lazy fly balls lately.
Yeah.
I know he had a few hits.
I made the short about how he should be an all-star, and he just hasn't really done much. Makes me upset. Why is it every time?
Had the 2-run hit yesterday, but a lot of lazy pop-outs these last couple games for Nico.
But you know who's getting hot who has been hot?
This guy.
Matthew James Shaw. Matthew James Shaw. Know the name.
I love
Odds on Bet365 for NL Rookie of the Year today for Matt Shaw, plus 700.
my buddy has him at 20-1 right now.
I got him at plus 3,000
Okay.
the day he came back in the first game against the Marlins. I got him then.
That replay they just showed of the homer yesterday, I love the pull side power.
Oh, yeah, you love to see that because
Love the
we've
pull
been seeing
power.
him shoot it to the opposite field a lot, right? See him pull it, though. It's good. It's fun.
He's definitely the X factor for this Cubs team. I think you pretty much know what you're getting with all 8 other guys you have on the diamond. If this guy can come on and hit you 15 to 20 bombs and hit above league average and play the defense he's been playing, man, the Cubs are like fierce. Like he is a big time X factor.
Shaw went down and got that one. Oh, he beat it
Terrible.
out. Ooh.
That's really close.
Hold on.
Do we challenge?
Wait.
Wow.
I want to see a replay.
Wait.
They're running off the field.
No, they're not even.
That was a.
Is it? I thought it was close.
Do you see how hard Javi threw that ball?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would hate
The
to be on the
defense
other.
is still there for Javi.
Yeah, they're not going to blow the challenge.
I would just
early.
like to see a replay.
We didn't even get this, though.
Yeah. Didn't even-
We didn't get the council. I got invited to do that thing at Wrigley today that Corey did, walk around the park and take photos or whatever, and I was like, bummer, can't make it. Maybe next time, but it was funny. He was doing the council
yeah.
picture on social media. That was funny.
The season ticket holders, they do get some cool perks. That's one cool perk. If I were a season ticket holder, I would just go in the dugout and try and pretend to be like every type of player that I've ever seen in the dugout.
Do the you just have one of your buddies walking, do the Nico or do the Seiya and PCA bump after he hits a home run.
Yeah.
Little
Find a
crotch
bat,
bump.
maybe a Gatorade cooler, pretend to be Carlos Zambrano.
That you get to play catch in the outfield too, is what I heard.
Oh, yeah.
which is kind of neat. Yeah.
that's
So you get about 2 hours to go out there and throw, and
We got a lot of complaints about the umpire in here. I don't blame y'all one bit. We're one time through the lineup. I'm gonna look at Jack Flaherty's numbers second time through the lineup.
Larry's having a good year, man. He's healthy and he's dealing.
Yeah.
Good re-sign.
He went back to a team that he was familiar with too.
Flaherty with, let's see.
Got a 3.72 earned run average.
Yeah, Flaherty's got he's got 3 straight quality starts coming into this game.
Yeah.
So he's kind of hit his stride. 6 2/3 against the Guardians on the 22nd. 6 strong against the Giants, no runs. White Sox 6 innings, 1 run, and then now today. So but again, if there's any offense that's been able to figure out pitching, I mean, it's this Cubs offense. Hopefully, second time around here.
Vanilla
early.
Chill asked if I saw Chipper Jones' tweet about Doug Eddings, and I did. And it's one of the few Chipper Jones tweets where he's complaining about stuff where I actually agree with him. So
Nice pitch. Woohoo, baby. That
he said
changeup.
something along the lines that Doug Eddings is like one of the worst.
That was pretty. Those videos yesterday of Doug Eddings screaming. He's just a loud umpire in general. There's a pop out.
All right.
Well,
Unfortunately, hitters are worse against Flaherty the second time through than they are the first time through. So we'll see if the Cubs can flip the script. But the third time through,
here we're getting the replay here. Let's
the third
see.
time through the order against Jack Flaherty
Yeah, you got him.
in 10 1/3 innings,
Look at this throw.
326, 392.
Great scoop by Torkelson there too.
Yeah, it just barely got him.
Given a choice at a barbecue, back to important things.
Chip.
Are you
choice?
going? No, given a choice at a barbecue, are you going hamburger, hot dog, or brat?
Hot dog.
I'm definitely going hot dog.
Burger.
I'm more of a hot dog guy than a brat guy.
I mean, I know all 3 are terrible for you, but like,
I love all 3 of them.
I think I'm a hot dog.
Can I say pasta salad?
I do love a good pasta salad.
I do love
Well,
a good.
but it's got you
at
gotta
a
have-
barbecue, I love a good.
But you have
pasta
to have a
salad.
meat, right?
Oh yeah. But I would probably go with the hot dog
I
just
love
because
a
it's
good
lighter.
burger, though.
If I eat a cheeseburger or a hamburger, I'm gonna load it up with stuff, and
Yeah,
it's
I'm
a little
going-
bit
A
messier.
lot of times I'm one of each.
Ooh, nice
But if I
swing and
have to
miss
go
there by
just
Orton.
one, Man, sometimes a hot
Nick
dog
said,
just hits
or
right.
Vanilla
Even though
Chill
you're
says
just like,
depends on the hot
what am I
dog.
even eating? You know, but they're
Everyone's
great.
going brat.
Hot dogs are great.
That's a nasty strikeout by Cade Horton.
Cade Horton's had some really nice pitches in this inning. That changeup away,
That was wicked.
and then
Good stuff.
that slide piece. Ooh, man.
That is a
I'm
little
going
high.
burger because I know kind of what it is. It's ground beef, at least. It's something more
Yeah.
than I know what it is.
I feel like it's way harder to cook a burger though. Like you go to a barbecue, you might just get like
What are the elite sides at a barbecue though?
Baked beans,
No,
I like fruit salad.
fruit
I
salad's
love a
great.
good fruit salad.
Eat it,
Dansby?
eat it.
that would have been insane.
Carries
I guess
a
at
little
a
fast.
barbecue though, it's different. Like I would always go for a hot dog, but I love burgers, but I wouldn't. That's not my go-to at a barbecue.
Yeah.
It depends on the setting.
Like I'm never gonna go. I'm not gonna. I might go get a burger at Au Cheval, but I'm not gonna get a hot dog.
Yeah.
Pretty much, hot dogs are exclusive to my own grill.
They're just so easy.
I like
to
hot
cook,
dogs
too.
at Portillo's.
I mean, took me,
I'll
5
get
minutes?
I'll get a hot dog at Portillo's, or Byron's hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Classic spot here in this city.
You guys gotta
Macaroni
go.
salad, I agree, Nick. I do love a good macaroni salad at a barbecue.
German potato salad, the warm kind.
Mac and cheese
With
is
the
not a
vinegar?
bad one.
Yeah, that stuff's really good.
I agree, Emma. Baked beans and fruit salad.
I
being
don't like
first
the
is
potato
crazy.
salad that
Let's
has
go,
the,
Emma.
I
Yes.
I don't like the potato salad that has the mustard in it. I don't like
wait.
yellow potato salad. I
She's
like
slandering your sides.
I like the German kind that has like it's like a
Corn on the
cob.
cob's
It looks
not
just
bad.
like white. It's got like
Not
vinegar
bad.
and it's got little scallions or something on it,
Yeah.
and they're hot. It's not a cold potato salad.
Never mind. Emma is slandering my take of baked beans being first. Classic Californian.
I personally don't like beans either, so I
Ugh.
always skip those.
Beans
I
are the
like
healthiest
baked
thing
beans.
you can eat.
Are they really?
One of the healthiest foods you can eat. Yeah.
I just
Probably
don't
The only
not
time
baked
I
beans.
eat beans is this if it's in my
With all the
Chipotle
brown
order.
sugar.
It's
but
the
Yeah,
texture for
definitely
me,
not.
maybe. I
I'm
don't
not a
know.
I
big
mean,
beans
baked
guy.
beans, they're good because you add bacon and brown sugar.
Yeah.
and
They're probably
butter.
not baked beans. Yeah.
The best side at a barbecue,
Nice
though,
pitch there by
at a
Horton.
barbecue has to be.
1 and 2.
What about corn on the cob?
Honestly, I
Yeah.
love a good pasta
corn.
salad. Cody honestly is on
I do
that.
love a good
I
pasta
love
salad.
that.
This is probably my mom instilled this in me. My mom would always when we go to barbecues and stuff when I was a kid, she was always the one who brought the deviled eggs or the pasta salad.
WWE. Guess this is a hot dog stream instead of a Cubs watch along. LOL. Where you been?
Oh.
Yeah. Cornbread. Ooh, that's interesting.
Well, that's annoying.
Corn on the cob too.
That's so annoying, dude.
That's-
Grilled corn on the cob.
Grilled
Infield
corn on the
hit,
cob.
then a little looper that just gets overshot. Like, give me a break, bro. Give me a break.
Jammed him 2 of the fastballs. Nice piece of hitting there from Green. Just poked it out there.
Let's see this again. Like,
Wow.
it's so.
Weak.
There's this tweet from the MLB Twitter account that I had bookmarked for a handful of weeks, and I was waiting to use it. But all it is isn't baseball fun. On Friday, I quote tweeted said no. Yesterday, I quote tweeted said yes. Today, I'm probably
Oh
going
my
to quote
God.
tweet again, say no.
Got it.
Ooh, good recovery.
Ugh, good recovery.
Emma being a Californian probably
And
would
an
go with like a
ASMR stream.
kale for a
Mhm.
side. Kale salad for a side. Yeah.
She'd go for the whole wheat
Give me some
buns.
dessert wines.
No white buns. The whole wheat ones
I like a hot dog and a lettuce wrap.
on a lettuce wrap.
Yeah. That's
Just
California.
These
I like a non-meat
hits.
hot dog with a lettuce wrap.
The impossible meat
Pop
is actually
top.
horrible for you.
baseball gods coming through.
Nice
Catch the ball,
pitch from
Dansby.
Cade
There's
Horton
a lot
there.
of seed oils that
There
go
you
into
go.
That's a
impossible
huge
meat.
out.
That's why.
We're alive, folks.
oils are terrible for
We're
you.
alive.
That is a huge out from Horton there with Torkelson with 2 guys on. That's a potentially momentum shifting pitch there from Horton. Nice.
Wish I would have picked up some cupcakes.
I would have grabbed some. I was in traffic long enough.
All
Where'd
right,
you come
I'm going to
from?
watch the Cody
Jerry.
Bellinger catch
Yeah.
that you
I
told
was
me
an
to
hour and a
look
half
up.
from Arlie's Nights.
Yeah, it took
I'm
a long
looking
time.
at it
took
now.
way longer than
It
I
was
thought.
great all the way until you got to the Cumberland and then exit.
I muted it.
Something about Sundays too. There's just a lot of people driving around, don't know where they're going, switching lanes, slowing everybody down, accidents.
Yeah.
I guess that's every day though here.
Stole a homer from that kid. That's a Red Sox fan. That was an impressive catch.
Sky Rizzy.
Dude, okay. Let's talk
fine.
about what Cade Horton just went through, all right? He gave up an infield single, largely because the Cubs defense was not aligned the ideal way, I guess you would want on a ball that was hit there. And then a bloop hit. And then he got out of it. I think we're leaving Cade Horton in for another inning at least. We'll see how the fifth goes. We're in the fourth inning now, right? Fourth inning.
Yeah, Horton's got a couple.
You gotta get 5 innings out of this.
We
guy.
gotta start putting the show
think,
together. We're in the fourth inning.
Let's see.
My computer hasn't been backed up for 1,880
I would not say Horton is getting
days.
hit around, personally. First inning, yeah. And he walked a guy. That was disappointing. But I think since the first inning, he's been pretty good. And if he would have gave up 2 more runs in that other inning, I would have been annoyed because he executed how he wanted to, and just some BABIP luck went against him.
Tell you what, the
Second time
Tigers have a pretty good 1-2 punch for the playoffs. So they're 1 and 2 starters, man.
Any team that has
Skubal
Tarek
and
Skubal has a shot, dude. I thought the Cubs did as well as they could have Friday against a guy of that caliber.
I gotta find this stat about Skubal that just blew my mind.
It's like 99 strikeouts and 3 walks.
95.
Or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Sarah Langs, 89 strikeouts and 3 walks in his last 10 starts for Skubal.
What's going on here?
That's like impossible to do.
Well, that's because teams are attacking early against him.
He's the first pitcher to record 80-plus strikeouts and 3 walks or fewer in a 10-game span in a single season in the modern era since 1900.
Did you throw
That's
all
pretty
the
good.
average in?
No, just 2 of them because I thought you weren't coming for a
gotcha.
second. All right,
I was
Hap's
like, oh,
got
wow,
a
this
3-1
is all
count
done.
here. I'd take a leadoff walk. I'd take it. I'll
Nice.
take it. Let's go.
I was just about to say, too, Flaherty doesn't walk a lot of guys.
go.
He's quadrupled his amount of strikeouts compared to walks this year. He's got like over 80 strikeouts, and that was his 21st walk of the year in 13 starts. So he'll take it where you can get it. Dempster.
I listened to Ryan Dempster on a podcast recently. And had some good insight on like if the Cubs were to trade for someone for like a position player.
Mhm.
Not a particular player, but like if we want to shore up third base, like maybe it'd be better if they went after a guy who can play multiple positions, including third base. But that's like my tier like 4 or 5 on like what this team needs.
Well,
before the
yeah,
end
you
of
could
July.
see them going out and getting another bench guy and maybe DFAing Brujan,
Yeah.
right? Like getting a deeper bench piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a luxury item. I think, and who knows? Maybe they do find the right price for a guy
Yeah,
like
it just
that.
depends
but-
on who it is. But I'm still playing Matt Shaw every day.
There we go.
All right.
Tucker's got him right where he wants him. This is going to be he's going to get a
3-1
good pitch to
count.
hit here.
I bet on Tuck to hit a homer today.
Well, he's going to get a good pitch to
He
hit here.
he
So.
would have hit one out yesterday if he just hit it to the right part of the ballpark. That one was like left center field, hit it to the warning track. It's been hitting balls hard.
Let's see where Skubal ends up throwing this one.
Flaherty.
He missed it. Or Flaherty, yeah. Sorry.
Back-to-back walks. Good opportunity here. Good opportunity here. Let's go. Let's go, folks. How many people we got in the chat, Sarah? 49. Okay.
How many starting pitchers do you guys know that wear the number 9? I think that's kind of cool that he's wearing that. You don't really see pitchers wearing the number 9.
Yeah.
Feels like a infielder, outfielder number. Well, Be like a quarterback wearing like number 32.
Yeah.
The NFL used to have certain rules about
Mhm.
numbers. I don't know that they do anymore, though, right?
I know
Like
that they
linemen had to slot in a certain way. And
yeah, they loosened them up a little bit. I think there's still some guidelines, maybe unwritten guidelines now, or ASMR.
Seiya got a fastball in the middle of the plate there, kind of, but I kind of like that he took it because Flaherty's walked the first two guys here this inning. See if he gets another good pitch like that. Guessed the wrong pitch there.
That was filthy.
Yeah. Now down 0-2. He's got a battle. What do we got? 0-2 on Seiya. All right, ball one.
How's the weather looking in Detroit? Becky thinks it's going to rain.
I mean, it looks pretty sunny to me based
Does
off
it
the
look sunny?
broadcast.
say
Okay.
that.
Looks pretty clear to me based off this view.
I made Luke nervous.
Oh yeah, you bring up the delay. Oh my God, Seiya.
Yeah. Ugh. That's a really bad at bat.
Yeah.
I put Seiya on our thumbnail for this for a reason because I did have hope and I believe in him today.
I give you a lot of credit, Sarah.
I still think he has it today.
Okay.
I thought about it. Thought about not putting him on the thumbnail. But
All right, Pete. Oh, there we go. Oh God, they're sending him. Go, Happer.
He's out.
God. Fuck.
He's out. At least
I think he's
first
out,
glance,
too.
he looks like he's out.
Nah, dog.
You get his hand in?
Oh,
Wow. Well,
I guess when it's 2-0 in the fourth, it's worth it.
less than
Thought I
2
got
outs.
a hand in there, he said, I think.
Man,
Let's see.
and that's an aggressive send by Quentin Berry there. It's a very
What if he
aggressive
cost you
send.
two?
After
3
after
games.
what happened Friday, it's like there's a lot of Quentin
man.
Berry slander about to start up.
Oh, he screwed up big time on Friday.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not criticizing him for that send there. I think you take the chance, but I'm just saying
Really?
it's very objectively that is a very aggressive send.
the chat
With
is
the heart
so
of your
quick
lineup up.
to be like, fire him. New
You
third
have
grade
Kelly
coach.
on.
Berry needs
you have,
to go.
You have Kelly on deck.
They're so quick.
Oh, he didn't touch him. I think he got a hand in.
Oh,
I don't think he
man.
got him.
It's a bad tag.
Yeah, I think that's a bad tag. I think he got a hand in. Yeah, he didn't tag him.
Oh, that's gonna be so hard to overturn though. Because you're
Like
not,
he goes down and he
did he hit
misses
his arm?
him.
Did he hit his arm there though?
I don't think so.
Looks like he goes in the middle almost.
He goes in the middle. I
Boy, that's close.
don't think he got
Well,
him.
There's no way to tell. Oh, boy, that's close. Closer than I thought.
I mean, it's a good challenge. That's going to be really hard to overturn. That's a terrible. I hope they have another angle to look at because I can't tell from that angle. Here we
Has
go.
to be almost directly
This
here.
is the angle. He's
I
safe.
missed him.
He's
safe. He did not tag him. That's the angle right there.
Yeah, this you just can't tell if he's getting the inside of the arm. The straight on angle
I
looks
think
like
he's
he missed it.
safe.
Boy, if it was safe on the field, it'd be definitely safe. He missed him.
Yeah, he missed the tag. He's safe.
Right there, he gets him.
I
It's
think
too
he's
late.
safe.
That's the first time I see the hand on the body.
What
did they
What did they call? I don't know. I can't hear it.
Call stands?
That's,
What?
That's horrible, man.
Didn't say call is confirmed. It's because that's what it was.
That's a horrible call. Wow. That's bad. That's really bad. Man.
I would say that he's safe as well. I think he got a hand in.
Robot umps.
This MLB.
We need robot umpires
Robot
everywhere.
I mean, the thing is, they put in replay review for this reason. They're still getting calls wrong. Man.
C Ruby 23 says that's game. No.
That is one of the worst calls I've ever seen. That, like, how do you get that wrong?
It's only
I'm gonna be fuming about that for a little bit. Like that's what we put in instant replay for, to get those calls right. That clear angle from straight on view clearly shows he missed the tag.
Yeah, I agree.
That is awful. That is so awful.
The good news here is we got a 3-1 count. Kelly's been struggling. Maybe he gets a fastball here he can do something with. You get a single here, it's tie ball game. Come on, Kelly. All right, walks him. He's having command problems here. You got Bush coming up. He's been hot. I agree with can you scroll up a little bit on chat? It's Vizzo Joe. Tiger's been catching all the breaks this whole series. I would agree. They got a lot of breaks on Friday. When you hit 5 homers on Saturday, don't really need a ton of breaks. But so far today, I would say some breaks have gone their way. Oh! God.
Oh, wow.
And what else can you tell Michael Bush in that scenario? He hit it hard.
2 on, no runs.
Just so ridiculous, dude. I'm blaming Seiya for that inning. Seiya, you got to put the ball in play. We know you are, Sarah.
Sorry. It's
unfreaking believable, dude. Just.
What's going on here?
Just, you hit it hard. That's all you can ask a guy to do. Just hopefully Flaherty continues to struggle moving forward.
I still don't know how they got that wrong. That changes the whole that changes the whole inning. I mean, lucky it's only 2-0. You still got time, but man, that just feels like that's a kick below the belt.
Well, you know what they say, Kevin. God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers.
What's Horton's pitch count at? Is he 60s probably right now?
Well, we'll see whenever the inning starts. What do we got in the chat? I try to save my personal dooming until the 8th. Yeah, I get that. Long way to go. I do like some positivity. I am just very annoyed that MLB replay system got that wrong. Nick likes that they sent Hap. I tend to agree. I do like to see that Pete came in the clutch there. Horton's at 49 pitches and counting.
Yeah, he's been pretty good after that first inning there.
That's a good pitch. 95 on the outside edge. That's how you make money on 3-1 too. On a 3-1 count. You don't want to walk the leadoff hitter. Don't want to walk the leadoff hitter. God, not close. Ugh.
Well, you're towards the bottom of the lineup here, so leadoff walk stinks, but it's not the end of the world. You'll be okay here.
I agree. Got a rebound though, and a walk hurt him in the
ball on the
first
ground.
inning. It's a good pitch. There you go. What's up, Alexander? We are airing our grievances, but there's still some hope in this house. There's still some hope in this house.
Oh, yeah. 2-run lead is nothing for this Cubs offense. It's just frustrating because, that run scores.
Yeah.
That Michael Busch line drive is a sac fly.
Yeah.
And you're tied. So.
Nice comeback there by Horton. Dingler has been playing well for the Tigers too, so that's good.
Shout out Zach McKinstry, carving out a role on a contending team after getting DFA'd by the Cubs.
Yeah.
Been pretty solid.
You weren't here yet, but I mentioned in first inning, I was like, this guy's the one who's having the revenge series.
He's carved out a nice role for
got
himself.
Got a 777 OPS, playing third base for the Tigers.
Close.
When he was with the Cubs, I liked him. It's just like he was on a bad team. He also didn't he was still young too. Like he needed time.
It's interesting that the Tigers found a role for him at third because I feel like the Cubs never played or twisted.
Double play ball?
Nah, I didn't hit it.
Hit it too softly. All right.
It felt like the Cubs really didn't give him much of an opportunity at third.
That too, yeah.
It was.
I don't remember why they DFA'd him. Like, who did they put on the roster? Like, in forcing them to have to remove him. But
I can't remember.
They also
either.
had Nick Madrigal on. Like, they had so many utility infielders on.
Yeah,
the
they
team.
chose Madrigal and Morel and those other guys to play third, and yeah, a bunch of guys off the bench that were utility players.
Masterboni.
Was the other one.
The GOAT. All right.
And Wisdom.
Yeah, and Wisdom. Yeah. Now, I'm not butthurt about not having McKinstry. I'm just saying
no,
he would flash defensively. At least he flashed. I'm like, okay, this guy can play the field a little bit. Can he find a way to hit consistently for this team? All right. You got Javi down 0-2
this
here.
is exactly where you want Javi.
You
Now
throw
can
that
kinda
slider
play
in the other team or in the other batter's box here. You got him on it last at bat. Javi's had an improved approach.
You're going
this year,
slider or change up here. You're not throwing fastball.
Yeah, you don't throw a fastball here. Yeah,
Slider.
slider.
Michael says, thanks for the watch along.
You're welcome, Michael.
Yeah. Happy
Just
to be
like
here.
your name. You're speaking facts. True. Truesdale. How do you say it? Facts. It's a fun one.
There it
Oh,
is.
wow. How did he? Dansby. Fuck.
Got him,
Oh,
though.
wow. He's still
Baez
got him.
not hustling out of the box.
Was he not hustling out
Didn't
of the
respect
box?
90?
No, he did not. He should have been safe.
Wow.
Good recovery from Dansby Swanson.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean Anderson.
Hi, Sean. There's hot dogs and chips over there.
I'm going to go get a hot dog. Y'all hold it down.
When Cody's gone, what do you want to talk about, Luke?
Hot dogs and burgers.
All right.
No, whatever.
So last weekend I was grilling for a bachelor party.
Oh,
I made
do tell.
burgers, dogs, and chicken wings.
Well,
The
how'd you
chicken
do
wing-
those wings?
The chicken wings were great. It was really
Do
easy.
you do wings or do you do drummies or both?
Well, it came together.
Yeah.
We didn't separate them. We just left them together. And just a little olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic. Rolled it up, let them sit in a bucket for about an hour in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Threw them on the grill. They were great. Burgers
Nice.
were good too. Rolled them up ourselves, ground beef, little salt and pepper.
Olive oil, salt, and pepper. Very nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that more. I've had very good luck grilling chicken wings this summer. I've done it a few times.
Yeah.
I smoked
Low.
some.
You do them slow.
Yeah. Yep. I did them really low in my Traeger. I smoked like a couple, probably 15 pounds of wings for a bunch of people we had over. It was a lot of food.
That's a lot of wings.
And then last weekend I did them high. I did it on just a propane gas grill. Kind of seared them pretty good. They were good. Came out nice.
I like the drummies if I'm having wings.
Okay.
I don't know how people do the wing part. The meat on the wing part's probably better. But have you seen people how they take the wing and they go like this and they just kind of shred the bone?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you do that. So I'm doing that.
You're
It's the
biting
real.
I'm the digging in and pulling it apart, and my hands are a mess, and I'm frustrated. Where the drummy, I can just kind of bang, bang,
Those
bang,
are
bang.
like the professionals, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know how they do it either. But it's also kind of why I'm like a boneless guy.
Oh, he had like an odd step too.
Did you get hurt?
Right
Eh,
there. Not respecting 90.
I feel like maybe out of the box he didn't come out as hard.
Oh, definitely not.
He had
Yeah,
like a funny step too. Yeah. Alexander, I will eat ketchup on a hot dog. I didn't today. I ate them. I ate my hot dogs plain. I like onions on a dog, grilled
Yeah.
or raw.
Me too.
And oddly enough, if there's choices of condiments, I'll either go sometimes just onions in the hot dog. Sometimes I'll go a little ketchup and the onion in the hot dog. Sometimes I like a little sweet baby
Ooh.
Rays.
There we go. Good start to an inning.
I
Sweet,
love.
what about
You go
sweet
two?
baby
You go
Rays
two?
and onions
Run,
in a hot dog?
Dansby.
Boy, he's looking slow there. What was?
I love little barbecue sauce on a hot dog.
Yeah.
That's an elite move. Yeah.
I'm not a mustard guy, so
Yeah. I don't put ketchup on. I like mustard, but a little barbecue sauce. You could.
I don't have to
Do
do
that.
ketchup. I don't have, like I said, I don't have to do anything.
You
Now
know,
he's
78 there.
been a little bit he's been struggling a little bit for the last week. Dansby, he's
What
in a
did-
bit of a slump.
What was that
compared
pitch
to, like,
that Dansby
Bush.
swung and missed at 2 innings ago? Was that exact pitch? Great adjustment.
All right.
Whiffed hard on that curveball, and that time
Mr.
waited
Runners
back
in
and
scoring
smoked
position. Nobody out. Horner.
Shoot it to the right side.
Yeah. Why did we sign Dansby for 7-1-77?
Who's
He's one of the
asking
most
that?
Becky's one of the most valuable
Oh,
shortstops
good
there
Lord.
is.
I can't answer that. I cannot answer that question.
He hit a
anymore.
double. Becky, what are you complaining about, girl?
I can't answer that question anymore.
Well,
Dansby's on a great contract.
Becky, what are your favorite condiments?
yeah, what are your favorite condiments, Becky?
You want to know the ultimate move to
I'm
upgrade
providing
your
ASMR
barbecue?
for the fans now.
Yeah, I hear it.
One of the most ultimate ways you can upgrade your barbecue this summer by just you don't even need anything crazy. Get a cast iron skillet, little olive oil in the skillet, and throw onions in there while you're grilling. You just put the cast iron skillet right on the grates and you just shut it. So you just saute your onions.
Oh, you're talking about a
caramelize them.
charcoal grill.
No, you can just use it on a gas grill
You're
too.
talking about
Yeah,
a gas grill.
just put because
Yeah.
the cast iron skillet could just sit
Ooh.
right on there.
Ah.
If you want to show off to your friends in a non-expensive way and be like, look at me, I can grill, I can barbecue, get a cast iron skillet, throw some onions on there. That's
What does ASMR stand for though?
Sarah, that's
it's
a you
noises.
thing.
It's
You would know.
noises of eating. It's eating sounds. Is that what it
it's
is?
like
Automated.
ASMR stands for, oh God, auto no.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
automated? Or
Oh, you just threw him out too.
Good. Why don't you
What
get your
the
calls
hell?
right? Why don't you get your calls right? You've been so horrible all
That's
day.
fucking terrible,
Horrible.
bro. That's
not even
fucking
close.
terrible. Get your money's worth, Craig. Fucking that is fucking terrible. To not only get the call wrong,
Oh my God.
but then the moment Nico says something, you get thrown out. And he didn't, in the way Nico reacted, it's like, what did I even fucking say?
I don't know who
bullshit,
this umpire
bro.
is, 53, but he just looks like a dork.
Fuck you, dude.
Dork.
This guy, fuck him. Unfucking believable.
That's a quick hook.
Yeah,
too.
get
throw him,
the.
too.
Let's go, Craig.
Let's
go, Craig.
That's a quick hook too. To throw Nico out of the game after he says one thing to him, grow some skin. Looks like a frat boy back there. Grow some skin. That's horrible. That's horrible. This call isn't even close.
Absolutely horrible, bro.
Horrible.
Absolutely horrible. These umpires are soft and they need to be better at their job. Period. What did he do to get thrown out like that?
You can't say that to me, he said.
Craig's saying you got to be better. Wow. I'm glad he got tossed. The umps have been really bad this series. They've really, and it's been both ways. I will say that the strike zone's been pretty horrible on both sides, but
Investigate the umpire.
With that call at home plate last inning and that strike 3 call, I mean, yeah, you got, enough is enough. Let's start doing our jobs a little bit better.
Good on Counsell, though. I love that Counsell.
That's his first ejection of the year.
Yeah.
I wish you would have spit on the guy.
Do you remember the Lou Piniella kicking dirt on the guy's shoes?
Throw a base. Go out to third and throw the bag.
That's horrible.
It's objectively bad.
That was one of the. I don't know what he had the face guard, so he couldn't read his lips. He must have dropped an F-bomb, and this guy was oversensitive about it.
Like they just showed too. That was a foul ball, and it's like even if you say something, just no.
I don't know. Like he's not showing you up. He's turning around and saying something. He's not yelling it. He's not in your
and
face.
he was very calm, collected.
Yeah.
He just said something. It's not like he was waving his hands around or anything.
Okay, so now what do you do at second? You got to throw. Well, let's think.
Well, Shaw's going to hit a 2-run revenge homer.
You throw Shaw at second base, and Birdie goes to play
No,
third.
he's not.
God. Terrible.
Take that back.
If I want Craig to get thrown out, that would be the situation I'd want him because he needed to say something. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, good thing you swung at it because he would have called that a strike too.
Fucking terrible, dude. It should not be. The way the inning is played out, it should not be what it has been, and it all was dictated by the guy behind home plate.
Yeah,
Think he was still sensitive that they asked for the call at the plate, the replay.
I mean, he should.
He was probably a little miffed that they asked for a replay.
Well, listen, the Cubs dugout has been loud all series too. I mean, they were yelling all Friday
Because they've missed a lot of calls.
Right. So I mean, it was probably just
man.
This crew has had enough of getting yelled at. But granted, the yelling was deserved. I mean, they have not been good this series. Smooth shot a second maybe and throw Birdie at third. That's what I'm thinking will happen. Or
Vidal Brujan.
Put Birdie at second. I don't know.
Well, they need to take this energy and use it as momentum and not have it just be a game over situation.
This 2-strike-2 out hit from Happ would be a way to do that.
Fucking ignite this fucking offense, dude.
Hap 2-run homer. That's what I'd say right here. 0-2 count I don't like. No.
Can't believe he didn't call a strike there. Corey tweeted, "You guys suck at your jobs and I can't wait for y'all to be unemployed."
No.
Good take.
Is that Nico Horner's first career ejection? I can't remember a time he's been thrown out of a game. I really can't.
Might be. Yeah.
I know that's Craig's first of the year.
Well, out of everyone too, like Nico Horner, really? Like, come on.
I can't imagine. He wasn't up in his grill. He might have said something, but yeah, it was a very quick hook from home plate.
He probably yelled like, "That's balderdash."
They should have at least got a run in this inning if the umpire didn't completely dictate the game. Completely dictate the game.
Nico probably yelled something terrible like, "Doggone it."
What was the count when Nico struck out? I'm looking it up.
It was 0-2, I believe.
No, it was 2-2.
Yep, 2-2.
It was 2-2. So that's a 3-2 count. And what? Nico Horner's K rate is well below 10%. Are you telling me this guy isn't going to at least put the ball in play? It's just objectively bad, man.
The Tigers broadcast, Pitching Ninja picked it up, and the broadcast, I don't know if it was Benetti or not because I'm not listening, but the quote was, and he lays it in there or so on the strike three call to Horner. Even they know.
Yep.
That ball wasn't even close to the strike zone. Shake it off, inning over. We're on to the bottom of 5. Let's get another inning from Horton here. Thanks, Nick. Nico's second career ejection. Okay, that's right. Yeah, he was tossed against the White Sox last year. I forgot about that. All right, bottom of 5. Becky, both Nico and Craig Counsell got ejected. Nico was thrown out very quickly after he turned around and said something on a strike 3 looking call. That was a ball. And Counsell came out to his immediate aid and told him he has to be better and got kicked out. All right, so it's going to be Bruhan at second. Okay. So they're keeping Shaw at third. All right, I like that. Oh, it's a ball too, huh, I guess. Yeah. I caught the top of the zone.
A reminder to tune into our post game right after the watch along on CHGO Cubs. Like and subscribe. Post game right after the game.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a
family.
neighbor. Tell a total stranger.
Who's the home plate umpire? I'm looking that up too.
Bob Jerkstore.
Cody's like,
I'm about to at these losers.
He's
on
like,
Twitter.
who are these people?
Umpires. Derek Thomas. Tell Derek Thomas I said fuck you.
Look how fast you're typing.
Oh, 1R.
Strike.
Back-to-back curves from Horton there. That's a really good purpose pitch there with 2 strikes. I like
Horton's
that.
at 69.
Oh, almost got him.
Nice.
That's he held, but almost had him.
There's a hit.
The Tigers, a lot like the Cubs, have found some of these free agent pickups of guys who aren't superstars to just kind of play, and they're getting very good production from Torres, McKinstry, and then they have the young outfielder Riley Green. I mean, they have a very nice mix of veterans and free agent pickups, and then, not a lot of big money guys on this Tigers team. They have some financial flexibility going into the deadline here, but a really nice roster they put together. And it in a lot of ways, it's similar to the Cubs. This guy's got a lot of pull power, a lot of pop. Kerry Carpenter. They call him Kerry Bonds at Comerica. Keep it in the park here. Maybe turn a double play.
I'm still mad. I'm sorry.
Never found out what that ASMR is.
Oh, my God.
Kinstry revenge game.
Yep. See, he's got a lot of power to the right-handed side. I mean, he can hit.
And if that throw would have been a little bit better.
Oh, yeah, that's not McKinstry. I was thinking McKinstry. Carpenter.
This feels like the Sunday losses, like before they finally won a game on a Sunday.
I mean, I grilled the hot dogs. I might just go home.
This has just objectively been a frustrating weekend. Not from the Cubs, but from the umpires, man.
Still a lot of ball game left. Try to minimize the damage here.
I get one more half inning to complain about.
ASMR, autonomous sensory meridian response, according to Emma. Thank you, Emma.
Thank you.
ASMR is definitely better.
Ooh, challenged him with a fastball.
Yeah.
Riley Green swung on and missed. This guy's having a great year, too. Him and so Torkelson and Green were the top two prospects in the organization for a while, and they seem to have hit on both.
Tigers were bad for a really long time until last August.
Hold on.
Well, and think about it, too. Remember, they hired the right manager to get this thing back on the tracks, too.
Yeah,
guy the White Sox should have hired, so. Oh, good pitch. Just missed.
You need to strike out here.
Back to that.
Basically.
Back to that breaking ball.
Looks like they're playing in here, so.
Yeah, that was not.
That ball would have been caught if they're playing normally.
Yeah, see, that wasn't a good pitch there. I mean, you had him down 1-2 and you throw a fastball. I don't love that at all.
I feel like Dansby has that if they're not playing back or playing up.
Surprised he didn't go back to the
But
side piece.
they're playing in because they had second and third there. Where's it land? Let me see this. Yeah, that's Dansby at least has a shot at it, and they don't. And maybe they score one, but they don't score two if they're playing back. Now, I'm not saying that they should have been playing back, but I'm just like this goes into just like a lot of my frustration this weekend. Like the Cubs have had a lot of hard hit balls in the gloves. That wasn't hit very hard.
That would have been a tough play. He hit it probably over Dansby's head though, regardless of where he's playing, right?
I don't think so. I think that ball. I think Dansby has a good shot at that ball. But again, I'm not saying that they should have been playing back. They had second and third with one out, and you're down 2-0. Like I'm not saying that they should have been playing back. It's just like it's like twisting the knife into my just overall frustration from the weekend. I don't know where Horton located that pitch, but if
got the whole
if there's
zone.
something objectively he should have done better, probably not throw it there.
I don't know why he went. I don't know why he went back to the fastball on 2 strikes. I'm a little surprised at that. And he's had a lot of swing and miss with the slider and the changeup today. I'm surprised he didn't kind of throw it away. But
Well, the comeback will be fun, right, guys?
Listen, man, 4 runs, like it's 4 runs is nothing to this Cubs offense. We've seen them put up a bunch, so it's not.
I got the Phillies this week. I got the Phillies next.
Schwarber.
Phillies been struggling, dude.
Phillies-
Schwarber revenge series.
Phillies on the road, and
Schwarber hit his 20th yesterday.
really, yeah, he'll be an
Oh,
all-star.
man.
Who do they have after the Phillies?
Pirates.
That's right.
Pirates at home.
All right. 2 outs. Got a big out there. And it's 4-0 in the 5th. This Cubs offense, like you said, Kevin, I don't disagree. It's hard to have any optimism right now considering how this game has gone. But, a lot of game left.
Tigers used a lot of their bullpen arms yesterday with the opener too, so we'll see who's available. And they have a decent bullpen. It's not going to blow you away, but
D-Money.
Mark, objectively, the Cubs have the best offense in baseball.
yeah, man, what?
I'm just like, you can Google it.
They hit 6 home runs yesterday.
Dodgers are up 3-0.
Brewers are down 1-0. Saw that. What are the Cardinals doing today?
I just said they're.
Sorry,
It's 3-0.
Oh, okay. They're playing the Cardinals?
Yeah,
Okay.
Dodgers would be playing the Cardinals. Yeah.
That changeup right there on Horton, that should be his ahead in the count pitch every time. You see that ball just kind of float across the zone and then just land on the arm side?
Yeah.
Wonder if he's
His
going to go back.
changeup has been used as a weapon.
He's
with 2
used it a lot
strikes.
more lately, too, and it's
Yeah.
see him do it again. Yep, he did. Look at that.
There you go. It's good stuff, man.
Very nice.
It's good stuff. I know he gave up 2 runs that inning. Frustrating. D-Money. Luke, I'm going to move this so I can grab my computer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done complaining about the umpire until
Until the post-game show.
Until the umpire ruins my day again. I got it all out, I think. And I'm allowed to have my frustrations with this umpire. Wrigley wins on Twitter. Weather update in Detroit. This home plate umpire blows more than the wind. That gets a retweet. That gets a freaking retweet. Luke, I would say the story of this game has been the umpire, unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't know if we can spend an hour on that for post, but we'll give it a shot.
Well, you know, when my day is ruined, like it feels like it is today, I can sit here and complain about something for an hour, bro.
How many series do they won in a row? This would be 8?
7. They've
They've
won
won
7 in a row.
7. This
They
would
win
be
today.
8
It'd
if
be
somehow
the
they
8th.
can win.
Yeah. Paul Skeen's pitching today, so it's Sunday, so he's probably slated to pitch Friday against the Cubs.
Yeah. Schoolboy and Skeens, back-to-back Fridays.
Well, at least he got that one right. Tuck's just sitting there letting
But he
it go
really
by.
threw a hard punch out like, you're right, that's a strike. Jerk.
At least he got that one right.
Not the one before, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
For now, I'm just going to...
Well, the hot dogs were delicious.
Yeah.
Ballpark Franks.
This is for sure going to be Flaherty's last inning. He got 91 pitches. God. Pete went after that one. That was probably Flaherty's best inning of the day. Maybe the first and second inning were good. But
Man, he was available for a long time.
he signed like a 2-year deal too.
Yeah.
Could go on for 2 years.
I would have loved him and Boyd.
Yeah.
Hindsight, if you knew you weren't going to have Steele.
Yeah, if we knew that they weren't going to have Steele. Vanilla Chill says that he had a perfect game through 3. It was the 4th inning when he started walking guys, yeah. Yeah, I was a proponent to bring him.
How about game 1 of the NBA Finals, by the way?
Oh, yeah, Halliburton.
Pacers, crazy.
Oh, remember when the Bulls could have had Tyrese Halliburton, Luke?
Yes. Poor Peck and Big Dave.
Speaking of barbecues and things, I went to Rib Fest this weekend, Cody.
Oh, I thought about going. I tried to get the girl to go.
It's a long
She didn't want to
time.
go.
Where do they do it? Where do they do it at now?
It's on North Center.
Yeah, right on Lincoln Avenue there. It was good.
Yeah.
Big crowd, a lot of good music. There was a Lady Gaga cover singer and who else? There was a Queen cover band. That was kind of fun. And I stopped and I waited in line for like 20 minutes for this Austin barbecue place that had won a bunch of awards. And I didn't know what to get, so I just got the biggest combo I could get that had pulled pork, ribs, everything in there, baked beans. Their coleslaw was great.
Ooh,
I like
love
coleslaw.
me-
I know
love me
that's
some
not a
coleslaw.
popular opinion a lot of people, but I don't like my I don't like mine mayo-y. I like mine with more vinegar. I like it with a little pinch to it.
Okay.
And this was really good. The ribs were phenomenal. I had the rest of the pulled pork today because it was gave me a whole box full of it basically. Made it into 3 meals.
Well, Ryan Brazier out here getting some quick outs. That's nice.
Mark says he needs Sunnyside.
Hell yeah, dude. I could use some Sunnyside after this game. I might text Corey and be like, hey, can I make a pit stop at your place on my way home? Because I know he's got some Sunnyside.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day outside. I'm at home. I'm going to go hang out on the patio for a little bit.
So I won't lie. We're down 4-0. It's the 6th inning. Like, yeah, I would love to see a comeback. But if this were ever a time to see Javier Baez homer against the Cubs, this would be it.
Nice inning for
He
Brazier.
shot one to right field
pitches,
into
3
Tucker's
outs.
glove, which is fine. I think that was the one time this weekend I was rooting for him to homer
You'd
against
be
the
okay
Cubs.
with it?
I would have been okay with it. I really would have. This game has just been the worst. You know how like most of us all have like PTSD from Sunday games? It was nice for like 2-3 weeks where the Cubs weren't losing on Sunday. Like they had won like 3 or 4 straight Sunday games. Today feels like before those 3 or 4 games.
Getting right back to it. Yeah, Sundays have been tough for the Cubs. I don't know if it's the day or I think this is more so the opponent. The Tigers are a great team.
Yeah.
Flaherty's had a really good year, and he pitched well today.
But when we go on postgame and we break down those 2 innings that they had a chance to score today, you can't tell the story of those innings without the umpire dictating the game.
Yeah, I mean, well, the out at the plate is more than just not scoring a run, right?
Yeah.
Instead of there being 2 outs, there's 1 out. There's a run on the board. It's 2-1. Then when Michael Busch comes up and smacks that line drive into center field, that's going to score another run. You're tied up at 2.
Yep.
So it's a swing of 2 runs, really. It's not just getting the call wrong. It kind of does impact the whole aspect of the game. So, there's certainly more reasons though you're losing than
Yes, I would
the
agree.
umpire. But there's no doubt umpiring has had an impact on this series. There's no doubt about that. It did on Friday too. But the good teams find ways to overcome missed calls, and the Cubs have 3 innings to play with here. And it's only 4 runs. It's not. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, Porter Hodge. Taylor McGregor just reporting Hodge threw a 30-pitch bullpen yesterday. That's good news.
She tweeted some injury updates before the game today, include about him and
Shota is
Shota
going to
Imanaga.
throw on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 innings on Tuesday in Arizona. Well, at least Flaherty's out.
Hannafy.
Isn't he on Fox News? Isn't that the guy?
This guy looks a little more slim.
Yes.
4 straight quality starts for Flaherty. Good run for him. All right.
But how many for Jameson Taillon?
Tyon's
6?
got a lot. Tyon's got 9 on the year. And he's had quite a few in a row now. I don't know. He was great yesterday, though. have to look and see.
It'll be in our series recap.
3-1. Can we get a leadoff walk?
It's a hit. Oh, Javi.
Nice play.
Not nice.
Instead, he decided to have a great defensive play.
Not nice.
I was like, here's the time you can hit a homer, man. Instead, he gives us a great defensive play. Timed it perfectly.
Yeah, he did.
Ah!
Jamison Tyone has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quality starts in a row.
Yeah.
And
9 total.
well, it would have been
it's like
6. He went 4 against the Mets, and then
Yeah.
before that Mets game, he had
It's like
2
8
others.
out of 9 or something crazy.
Well, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but he
5.
continues to throw hot garbage.
Yeah, 7 out of 8.
7 out of 8.
Yeah, Tyone's had a good year.
Yeah. Oh, let it hit you, dude. Actually, no. If there's anything left I want from today is to win a bet. So the only way you're going to win me a bet right now is if you either get on base and come around and score or hit a homer. Two. Bush
Need
been
some base
hot.
runners. Need some base runners. Fouled it away. A lot of love for Javi in the chat on after that one.
Yeah. Well,
As
I
he
like
should
it.
get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe he didn't call that a strike. 3-2. And I say that because it was well off the plate.
I went to the Sox-Tigers game the other week, and everyone was cheering for Javi. There was no boos. at all.
Really?
Surprising.
Yeah, and Cody was asking me to take a video of all the boos, and everyone was cheering every time he went up to bat.
I would have tweeted it from our account if they were
Yep.
booing him.
Everyone was cheering, though. They were happy to see him.
Yeah.
He had a good game that game,
That's
too.
surprising. I've seen Javi in a Tigers uniform at 35th and Shields, and everybody's booing.
Everybody.
Everybody's booing him. Everybody was booing Rizzo when he was with the Yankees.
This might have been all Cubs fans going. Think about the Sox games this year.
That's
like,
true.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, literally could have just been Cubs fans going to see Javi.
I mean, I was just going, honestly, my mom's a Tigers fan, but I was going also to see Baez. Like, I was like, cool to see him again.
Yeah.
And the Tigers are a good team to watch, and I don't like the Sox, and I wanted to watch them lose.
That'll fall.
There you go.
Nice piece
Get
of
down.
hitting.
Get
Good
Bush
at
has
bat.
had some nice at-bats today. All right.
Hot. He's got a 8 or 9 game hitting streak, I think.
Yeah. Well, no, I think on Friday he didn't have a hit against Screwball. Well, he didn't play against Screwball. Never mind. Well, he did come into the game, but and I don't
I'm
think
pretty sure he's got like an 8 game hitting streak.
Well, can look that one up.
I just spit facts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Didn't play Friday. 8, 9. Yeah.
Don't let us
This would be
get hot.
9.
Don't give us hope.
Today got a hit, so that's 9 game hitting streak.
I'm looking back.
Don't give
It
us
only
hope,
goes to
Tigers.
May
Don't give us
27th,
hope.
But it would be. He's at least 9.
There's
Oh.
a hit.
Back-to-back knocks.
2
All
hits
right.
for Dansby.
If you could just cut it in half here in the 7th, that'd be great. Give yourself a shot. You got
Give
the
us
top
a
of the order
3-run.
coming up.
Give us
Hearing
a
few
3-run
batters.
bomb, make it a 1-run game.
Ooh, that'd be sick.
Give us some fun.
Was Vidal Brujan in for Nico?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, if Vidal Brujan hits a freaking tater here.
Channels is Sammy. Then he turns around and he gives the umpire the pro wrestling move. You know? Really wish I had an ice cream bar or something.
Yeah, 9-game hitting streak for Michael Busch.
with today.
9
Yes.
games?
9
Wow.
games. Yep.
Okay.
That's what I do. Facts, numbers, and facts.
Numbers and facts. That's all Luke Stuckmeyer does. Has more facts, more numbers than Brendan Miller.
Mark, as long as the game's over in 2.5 hours.
Michael Busch with 9 hits in his last. Yeah, he's got a 9-game hitting streak. Michael
Oh,
Busch.
Brujan.
He was fooled. He thought that was going to hit him, or at least be inside, and it came back.
That was
Great first
one.
pitch.
He has only struck out
All right, Vidal. Great
twice.
spot here. Great
in June.
opportunity to earn more playing time.
Yeah.
Great
Vita Brew.
opportunity.
Vita Brew.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, we'll take that.
This
back,
umpire
Paul.
fucking sucks, dude.
Jeez, man, he is.
He sucks.
He is bad.
So bad.
That is a gorgeous pitch.
Yeah.
That whole thing is in the zone.
Yep. Bloop.
Brujan.
I can't push Vidal Brujan propaganda.
They're just not getting the hit, man. They're just not getting the hit they need.
Well, it would have been
Brujan.
Nico in that spot if the umpire wasn't a freaking soft
He'd
serve.
still
ice
get a
cream
World
cone.
Series ring, but he's not on this team at the end of the year.
Yeah, I
Remember when Adam Warren got one?
Adam Warren.
Oh yeah.
Shawzy, 3-run homer.
Matthew James Shaw.
Shawzy.
Well, this is time for him to shorten up and go the other way and not going to pair.
Oh!
Get down. Get down. He slipped.
Ah!
Oh, and that little skip.
What's up with the Alfonso Soriano jump
Yeah.
there? What the heck was that?
He slipped.
Oh man, the
God
Cubs are
gives
just
the
not. They're
toughest
just
battles.
not getting the hits they need today. They're getting guys on and they just cannot plate anything.
Dansby 2 hits.
You don't win
today.
games like that, obviously.
Story of the game so far: Horton, fine, but not as good as Flaherty.
No.
Yeah, Horton wasn't.
Like he
All that great
he
today.
looked like a young pitcher to me. That's basically it.
He wasn't bad. He was
and
just. Yeah.
Not getting the big hit. This umpire blows. Maybe the umpire is number one for me, to be honest. Remember when I said I was done talking about the umpire? I can't. I just can't. I can't stop. I can't stop. I need some serious help.
We need a partnership with like Massage Envy or one of those joints, huh?
Your neck
Wouldn't that
hurt?
be nice for a watch along? Have us all just getting little chops here in the neck, little neck rubs.
Speaking of positive pitching news,
Yeah.
Greg Huss tweets today another huge outing from the soon-to-be Cubs top pitching prospect Jackson Wiggins. 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, no runs, no walks, 8 strikeouts on 75 pitches. That's a very efficient day for Jackson Wiggins.
Trade him for Chris Sale.
Cubs have also announced their starting pitchers for against the Phillies.
Mm-hmm.
Be Matthew Boyd on Monday, Colin Ray on Tuesday, Ben Brown on Wednesday.
All right. Day game, Ben Brown.
I like this guy's Cubs jersey. Hey, Will. He's hung out with us at the 120 Club.
Oh, yeah. Wilstradamus. He's in our chat all the time.
Yeah. He's a nice dude.
Flexi.
Chris flexing. This is
Bringing
like this is
Flexi
when they
back.
use him, which is fine. 14 and third innings with a 0 ERA. It's like you think he'd get some other opportunities, but it's
0.
you know like this is when they want to use him. All right.
I mean, hard to argue with.
He did come in like that one high leverage spot.
He
I'll give
closed the game, didn't he?
They went to extras and they won in extras,
Yeah.
I believe.
Well, and like hard to argue too with how the bullpen's how good it's been. I mean, everybody seems to have been slotted into their roles, and
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
That's
brought
true.
Flexi back.
don't change what's working.
I like Greg's comment here. Got a good chance against Philly because they don't have Harper. And the Phillies actually have been struggling. They have not played well against the Pirates this weekend. So maybe we're getting Philly at the right time.
What is Harper's injury? I know he got hit on the elbow.
I thought he got hit. Yeah, he got hit by a pitch, I thought.
Is he on the IL?
I believe so, yeah.
Because that was his surgically repaired elbow. So
10-day IL.
Bruised ego.
So will
Bruce
he be?
Digo.
I mean, will he be eligible to come off the IL against the Cubs? Though
I hope not.
feel like it's been more than
I
10
hope
days.
not, yeah. Definitely been a while. He probably could come off. I think Cody will have more than one beer bat today at home after this game and umps. This game, if this game was on Friday and I didn't have to work tomorrow, this is a game where I definitely go to the bar after the game and have a couple more beers. Not in celebration, but because I'm fucking pissed off. This game is giving that. Just stupid, dude. We're never gonna get these umpires correct. Remember when I said I was done talking about the umpires?
It's all right.
Post game show.
You haven't been thrown out of here yet, so you
Do we
can
have
keep
any Rice
talking.
Krispie treats?
I think we're out.
Because we could use a rally.
Rally chips.
Treat. Yeah.
Rally chips. Rally dogs. I don't know. Shall we scoreboard watch a little bit, my friends?
Why not?
What do you have?
MLB.com. Top of the ninth, Padres lead the Brewers 1-0.
Thank you.
And the Dodgers lead 4-0 in the bottom of the fifth against the Cardinals.
Thank you.
Cardinals have two guys on with no outs, though. See if they get
The
through.
Brewers' offense is abysmal.
Yeah.
They cannot.
They didn't
score.
deserve to win yesterday.
I know
They actually blew a 3-1 lead in the ninth inning yesterday.
Flexi.
McGill came in with a 3-1 lead and blew it. They allowed the Padres to tie it
Look
off
at this.
a
Look at
Luis.
this.
Well, that was nice.
Bottom dropped out.
Luis Arias game-tying double.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then Machado came up and grounded out, so it went to the bottom of the ninth tied. First pitch that whoever came in for the Padres threw to Caleb Durbin went over the fence to win the game. The Brewers didn't deserve to win that game. Cardinals, it's more about the Dodgers just not hitting with runners in scoring position. Coming into today, 1 for 28 in the series against the Cardinals with runners in scoring position. And the one run they scored yesterday was because a wild pitch.
That's
That's a double.
Harry Carpenter, man. This guy can hit, man. He can flat out hit.
When you're nicknamed Kerry Bonds, I mean, yeah.
He can hit.
Are the Braves losing again? Can I push more Chris Sale propaganda?
Oh, just caught the edge of it.
They haven't played yet. They don't play till 3.
What's going on here?
Taking him out. Pinch runner.
What?
Yeah, 2 outs. I mean, shit. You're up 4-0. Why do you? I don't know. Whatever.
What? I don't know about that.
Whatever.
Man, this is that is
No respect for the Cubs offense is what that is.
Oh,
that ball is crushed.
Pete.
He's got it.
Thank God he hit it to center. Thank God he hit it to center.
Flexi. Still,
Flexi
no
looked good
runs.
for 2 hitters. Yeah, no runs. ERA is still 0.
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
That is one of my favorite things about the game of baseball is the fact that every park is different and it makes you play different and it adds a different kind of impact on the game. Because obviously that ball is into the center field. It's into the ivy out in center field there. It's near the batter's eye. But I also, when I look at this Comerica part, I don't know, man. 412 to straightaway center. It's kind of dumb.
Yeah,
it's kind of dumb.
I agree. It's a very pitcher friendly.
It goes against my whole point of I do enjoy the different dimensions of baseball stadiums. I do think that is one of the coolest parts about the game. Because you look at tennis or you look at football, you look at it's all the same. Dimensions are the same. It's an even playing field. Baseball, there's just some difference in there, and that it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. 380, 390 to the gaps and 412 to straightaway center field just seems silly to me. It's that's kind of ridiculous. But there are guys. The Tigers have had some guys over the years that consistently put it out there. So Pete's played pretty well out there this series too.
3.9 Fangraphs score coming into today.
Yeah, and if he homers, he'll be up to 4 probably.
Got a hit. I don't know.
Yeah,
we got some positivity in the chat, and I appreciate it considering the score. 6-run rally in the 8th is going to hit so hard. All right, Greg. Bobby Blanco, comeback Cubbies. Manifest it, guys. We got to manifest it.
All right.
Cayley. This guy's pretty good, isn't he?
Tommy Kahnle.
Tommy Cayley. Yeah, 1.30 earned run average. 50% ground ball rate.
Yeah, that'll play.
That'll play, brother. You brought him in to face top of the order.
Yeah, I was just talking about guys who can put the ball over the fence in this park. Yeah, Wrigley Man says fielder. Yeah.
Fielder, yeah. His career ended way too short because of injury. Cardiac Cubs about to show up.
Remember when Reed Johnson robbed Prince Fielder of a grand slam in Milwaukee? Because I remember that.
I remember that.
That was awesome. The cameraman shot the camera way up in the air as if it was going to be a triple-deck moonshot, and Reed Johnson caught it as it was about to enter that bullpen right on the right field there. One of the best catches I've ever seen.
1-1. Hap was walked today.
Good
That was
cut.
a good pitch. That was a good pitch to hit. Ugh. Just fouled it off. Gotta start it off here, man. Gotta start it off. Come on, Happer. 1-2. Oh, my God. That's a strike. Congrats on the umpire on getting that one right.
Way too many strikeouts from the Cubs today. Hard to win a game when you're looking at strike 3. That's a tough. Don't usually see Hap go down looking either.
He thought it was a ball just based off his body language. Talk, win me a bet, man. Win me a bet. Did he break his bet?
Vanilla Chill, can we start having conversation about Hap not leading off?
No.
I don't think so. We had that conversation ad nauseum last year and starting the year. I mean, Hap goes through these little lulls. I don't think anybody hit the back of the baseball card shows he'll get it back on track.
Good take.
He might just need a little home cooking.
Well, he's had a decent road trip. He had he hit a homer on was it Thursday?
I can't remember. I know he homered.
Walked
recently.
today out of the leadoff spot.
And let's be honest. Let's look. Ian is better from the left side of the plate, and the Cubs have had to, throw go up against Mackenzie Gore and Scooble. I mean, he's going up against.
He's actually been better from the right side this year compared to the left side.
Seriously? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
This year, yeah. It was a limited sample size because it's not like the Cubs are facing lefties all the time, but he's actually hit really well from the right side this year.
I didn't realize, too, because he seems to have more power from the left side, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Damn.
Man, ugly no-show from the Cubs offense today. This is painful. But I didn't realize Hap a couple of years ago said that right hand that's like his natural swing is from the right side, and I didn't realize that because it felt like we've always seen him hit from the left side. So
yeah.
And Hap started as a right-handed bat and taught himself
for the sake of conversation, because it's 4-0 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th here. Seiya lets 89 go over the middle of the plate. If you were to move Hap out of the leadoff spot, I'd probably go with Horner. And you're gonna rely on him to compile more hits because he doesn't walk enough, in my opinion. But also, Horner's been great with runners on base. So will Hap be just as good? Probably. Last year he was one of the better hitters on their team with runners in scoring position. Jesus, Seiya. That was ugly.
Is that 4 strikeouts for Seiya today?
It's 3, yeah.
Yeah, all of them have been ugly.
Yeah. So I guess if you were to take Hap out of leadoff spot, I'd go with Horner, or I'd let Kyle Tucker lead off. That would be what I would do.
I said that earlier this season.
But
I mean, before PCA became an MVP candidate, he's obviously your best hitter. Why wouldn't you want him to get him the most at bats? He takes good at bats generally.
I think Tuck. No, today doesn't show it.
No,
but Tuck,
nobody does today.
Tuck has had better at bats. He's been more productive when Hap is in front of him in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, the Cubs have the best offense in baseball. I know it's not showing today. They have the best offense in baseball objectively. And it's been largely because of the lineup that Craig Counsell's putting out there consistently of the top three guys in the order.
Yeah. So I think if it's not Hap leading off, it's Tucker for me. Yeah. I know a lot of people want to say Nico because contact speed, but Nico's also
I'm not even like
Nico's a very aggressive swinger. Tucker takes way more pitches. I think I'm more inclined to have your better hitters hit higher. I would put Tucker in the leadoff hole, but I don't think they're near that decision yet. So
yeah, I tend to agree. And it's one of those two. You're not gonna lead off Seiya or Bush or Kelly or Swanson, like on a consistent basis. I know Craig did Swanson one day because there was such a great matchup against a lefty and it just didn't work out. But yeah, I mean, you're if you do that, then you're taking Nico out of a spot where he's thrived this year.
Yeah, I like Dansby too down.
And I think Hap overall is providing value at the top of the lineup for guys like Tucker and Seiya. So, that's what I would do. But this lineup is so deep in many ways that I just don't feel like it matters if you switch it up at the same time either. So, whatever. Flexing back out here for the 8th inning to
I had a nightmare last night that I missed an ad read.
Well, you have right on optics today.
Just the one? Second block?
Let me see. I think so.
I just want to make sure you don't yell at me like you did when I woke up.
That's
I'm
it.
like, oh, my God, I missed an ad read. Luke's mad at me.
Should call that a strike. Just because he's
Sales guys are mad at me. They're more mad at me than Cody is at the umpire.
Oh, that's mad.
God, Torkelson is just, man, he's having a great series. When you're in the zone, you're in the zone. And that guy's hitting everything right now. Not a bad pitch. Lazy fly out. One dead.
I don't do this often, but I'm about to tell some guy off here on Twitter.
About to who what?
They say that with lots of sarcasm.
Porter Hodge threw a bullpen yesterday. Is that what they said?
Yeah, I
Yes.
believe so, yeah.
He's
got room. He had room. Tough play. So much room in foul territory here, too. That's the other part. This park is just huge. I mean, look at... I mean, there's so much space for Shaw and Bush to make plays, even Dansby, too, flying over there.
Becky says it's 4-1 Dodgers now on the 6th. Brewers just lost? All right, well, at least I get to tweet the meme today. There's few things in this world that I love to do, but no one loves to hate like I do. It's a real sick feeling, man.
The photo of the fan that you're going to tweet, is that the meme you're talking about?
Yes. You know what I'm going to do during football season, Kevin?
No, what? What's your
I'm
plan?
going to tweet that same photo, but with a Packers logo over it when the Packers lose.
It's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Flexing. Got him.
I love to hate.
Dude, he owns.
No one on this podcast loves Chris Flexen more than Luke Stuckmeyer.
Bringing Flexi back.
Pause to try
I saw this
catch up
video
along,
that Marquis showing of the Tigers mascot, the whole ketchup on the hot dog thing.
We really just have to retire that bit.
Who cares?
Ugh. McKinstry revenge game. Revenge series.
That hit him. Strong throw by Tucker. It looks like it hit Torkelson in the arm or something.
I swear to God, if the Dodgers blow it to the Cardinals, though, I'm going to be very mad. I don't know if Nico gets that or not.
Yep. Chris Flexen in danger of giving up an earned run here.
Yeah. In the most meaningless inning. I know it's 4-0. It's never over till it's over.
Four, yeah, still possible. These 2 runs get across, feels like it's over.
Okay.
No.
Javi Baez is at the plate. Do we give in here?
No.
I mean, no. I want Chris Flexen to keep his 0 ERA. That's what I want. I want Chris Flexen to keep his 0 ERA.
And he will.
Oh wow! How did he not do anything with that? I felt like he kind of just laid it in there for him to hit.
Flexen's just a boss. Wait,
Well, we'll take it.
Mike Bowling on social media.
Michael Bowling,
Michael Bowling,
our friend from CHGO.
yeah, is a college teammate of the home plate umpire,
Oh really?
and he says, "Wow, yeah, he definitely isn't a Cubs fan, but I do not think that's why he ejected anyone. It was a joke, bad call, bad ejection, but he's not doing that stuff on purpose."
Who do we like better, Colin Ray
Did he
or
say what
Chris
fan
Flexen?
of a team what he's a fan
I
of?
don't know. I'm trying to.
I don't really have an opinion.
I
He
do.
said 43 minutes
Well,
ago.
we know-
As his
we
former
know you
teammate in
would
college,
prefer,
he's always
Chris
hated
Flexen.
the
Prefer
Cubs.
Flexen, yeah.
Really?
And then he just is basically saying like bad joke afterwards. But
Oh, he said bad show.
we got 198 likes first,
Wow.
6 retweets.
Uh,
Oh,
Sarah,
that's awful
if
interesting.
Colin
there.
Ray, if Colin Ray is meh or worse again in his next start, you could convince me to start pushing more for Chris Flexen to start some games.
Chris Flexen has not had bad games. That's what I like about him.
Yeah,
Colin Ray has had bad games so far.
yeah, but he also has had a lot of good games.
I can't remember.
That's fine. That's fine. I could read you his game logs if you want me to, but
I don't mind.
I'm not even really disagreeing with you. Like, Colin Ray's been kind of lately. He was good in his last outing in a way, but defense really backed him up. But yeah, his last two, 3 outings haven't been very good.
Mark in the chat. I can't pronounce his last name. Pelkey. I'm sending you the link in the chat for if you want to buy the Friday 120 shirt. He said he liked it.
Hell yeah, dude. Kevin's being a great model.
Check me out.
Will Vest, this is the guy that almost gave up, almost blew the game on Friday.
This is the highest leverage arm the Tigers have. He's got gas. He's got movement. He's good.
He's got the umpire in his pocket.
He's got the umpire in his pocket. Yeah. Oh, man.
Pete quickly down 0-2 here. Starts with 1.
The comeback will be fun, guys. Good take. Okay. He wasn't that good against the Cubs on Friday. He got bailed out on Friday. So, I don't know.
He gave up some contact, yeah.
Yeah.
This is their best.
They've
He's
seen
their
him.
best guy,
They've
though.
seen him. It's not like they've never seen him. There you go.
Mhm.
Here you go. Here you go, Pete. Start us off, dude.
I did have a rally hot dog.
MVP. Let's go. Ugh. Ah.
I don't like how cocky this vest guy is.
Is he more cocky
he was
than-
strutting around like a peacock on Friday after the game too.
You think he struts worse than Hayden Wisniewski?
No, I don't.
He's one of the better strutters
Yeah,
in baseball. All right. Well, can we hit a grand slam and one at bat.
We need a base runner. We need another one.
Wow. Break there. Could have gone either way. 2-0. 2-0 count here. Carson hit it hard last time. He's walked today. Yeah. Walk. He's had 2 really good at bats.
What up with the Pete Crow-Armstrong slander and what are we?
Yeah.
I don't get it, guys.
I don't get it, man.
I don't understand you
I don't
guys,
get it,
really.
dude.
Well,
Flat Stanley offense today.
Well, if Bush gets a hit here, I'll win a bet.
well, let's get a hit then.
We're rooting for me to win a bet today, guys. I'm deserving of it after these umpires. Never mind.
4-0.
Yeah, that was a gross offensive performance from the Cubs today. Yuck.
Tough.
Ooh, boy, that might have been their worst offensive game of the year.
All right, we'll see you on the post-game show.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, there's a lot
Overall
to
fun
discuss.
series, though.
Whatever.
Thanks.
God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. We're on to Philadelphia. See y'all in the postgame. Goodbye.
We all silly like the mayor.